Okay, I got a 2008 Jeep Commander. I'm going to show you how I'm installing a radiator, excuse me. Okay, I know I got it disassembled right now, but I figured I'd give you a quick go through. So first you have this. This is the first thing you're going to do. It sits on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, those are these little Christmas trees. Put a flathead in there, pop up the middle piece first, then pop up underneath. It's a 2-piece thing, as you can see. The middle piece will come straight out the middle, then you pull the other one out. Okay, then this lifts off. All right, so when that's lifted off, the next piece you want to go for is this guy. So this one is right up here. Okay, had these bars in it like that. Okay, you'll see that. You can see it's got 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there. Those are each 10 millimeters. Then it's got these front 2 bolts, which you'll be like, oh, something's missing. Yes, this is missing. So this is sitting there, and it's got 13 millimeter bolts right there. So I recommend, if you have one, impact drill, attachment, easy, gets it done very quick. Okay, then you're gonna have to pull these back a little bit just to lift this off and out. Okay, this will come off. Next is this piece, easy. Okay, goes right there, pull it out. All you're doing is this little plastic guy and then that little plastic guy. Those are in that notch and a notch above here. So it's just a pull straight out and it'll come out. Okay, that piece down. Okay, next up is the fan. This is the more pain in the butt thing, and I'll show you why mine was a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lay it back down in there, but you'll see this fan is up there. Okay, there's bolts. I'll show you where the bolts are on my actual fan. So it'd be sitting here, right? You got a bolt there, bolt there, bolt there, and a bolt there. Those are 10 millimeters, okay? Easy, just get to them however you can. Undo that, okay. This is the pain in the butt part. You gotta unplug the fan to lift it out. Now this connector, my connector, is broken, and whoever ghetto rigged it. But just so you can see what we're dealing with here on the connector, there's just a little tab that slides in there, right? Well, wrong. The friction that would be caused of all the grime going on that bar and that bar, and it does push down on it. You know, this clip is meant to hold it and seal it off from water. So I'll show you where the clip's located. Get a light on it here. Okay, so you have your clip here. This is your plug. It's what you're dealing with. I want to show you it so you can see it good. That little tab is what goes up in there. Okay, as you can see, I finagled with it so much, but all you're having to do is push this and pull it, but it's sometimes really tough, so I wedged just a piece of a flathead in there and just pushed it out, kind of cranked down on it, so it's supposed to slide straight down and out, and all you have is this little tab right here, so that pushes inward, just so you know. But it's got a bunch, it's hard, it's got a lot of tension. What you want to do, sit a screwdriver up in here, push down on the tab, and make sure that screwdriver or flathead, I've got a little one right here, stays steady in there. Okay, so you go up in here. By doing so, pushing this tab forward. Okay, that tab was slotted up, my wrist in the way, slotted up into there against this little clip. So, and then the rest is just sliding action, which it was tough. I stuck my flathead into here where there's a little gap, and then I got something bigger, and just it helped me slide it off. So anyways, that's the pain in the butt I ran into. Okay, next up, of course, now you got easier access to detach your hoses. Mine didn't have a whole lot of liquid, so I already detached that. I used that hose clamp. This is my new one I just put on there. But you got your hose, your upper hose. Undo those. I recommend these clamps. They're way easier than these ones, which I have sitting on some tools, because they're really sometimes obnoxious to squeeze unless you have the proper tool to squeeze it, which I don't have some giant pliers. So I just kind of use these tools to let them go so they don't spring back fully and I can regain them. But you will, if you're doing these, which you probably have them, you will want something that can lock like that. And that way you can slide it in and out, not having to squeeze. And so my hose was so old that I took a razor blade because it wasn't sliding off this, and I just cut the old hose just to remove it. So anyways, pop your new one on. I did a little something here where it makes it easier to slide on. Just take some dish soap and just wipe it around the metal outside. It helps it. It's like a gasket sealing. Okay, and then you want to detach the lower hose right here. When you're detaching it, it probably has stuff. You can use the small drain right there. Where's my light? You can use this if you want. Twist that to let it drain out. Or you can do a quick, fast, large drain like that. It'll come out here too. So just be wary. Realize that if you have puppies like this, you do not want the puppies licking this, or else they will die. Isn't that right, Ty? Yeah, that's not good. Anyways, okay, so I'm saving my bolts. Just make sure you section them off. Okay, next you got to remove the bolts on the radiator. So you have one right here. Okay, it's 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. Okay, and then right back here, 10 millimeter. This is a little flap you'll have to peel back. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you, this, when you're disconnecting this metal bar, I should have said it earlier, but you got a hose clamp right there. You can just pop it out and then hang it to the side. Okay. Oh, and also, this, you're gonna wanna detach. I broke mine. It's easy just to break it off and not worry about it too much, because you can get a Christmas tree that's a lot easier to put in there. Mine had something really hard, and the plastic just broke when I took a flathead and pried at it. So yeah, do as you please with that one. I'm gonna go find some Christmas trees like that. That's why they call them Christmas trees, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. And just plug it in, because that's easy, couple bucks. Okay, I'll remove that. Okay, oh, sorry. There's a screw that goes there, there, and then you got some more down here. You gotta remove this rubber guard, one there, and one there. Okay, get those all out. Those are all 10 millimeters. Make sure I'm telling you right here. Yeah, 10 millimeters. Okay, and then it should be ready to lift on out. So basically that's it. To lift this, you got to finagle with it, mess around. This guy kind of gets in the way a little bit, so just pay attention to it. Make sure you're not getting caught up on anything, and you're just gonna have to work with it to lift it on out. You'll be able to get it though. I got to have two hands for this, so But that's it. That's how you remove your radiator. I got my new stuff here. I'd recommend putting on new hoses. If you replace it, make sure you're filling it with the proper fluid. Basically put everything back on the way it came. Dispose of that properly, and you should be good. All right, man. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Jared, peace and out.